Like, remember when I was like cleaning or something like really late at night and you were like, I feel like you just now are like a night owl.
Oh yeah, well it's like 9 p.m. and then you'll be like, let's fold the laundry. Like, no, I'm not folding the laundry. This is a morning task
stuff
now.
that has to get done.
This is a morning task now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Above the Standard, a CrossFit Topside podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Haley, and we'll dive into fitness, healthy habits, and mindset.
We're here to share stories from members, insights from coaches, and strategies to help you level up in the gym and in life.
So chalk your hands, focus your mind, and join us as we strive to live above the standard.
You're gonna like the workout later.
Did you just do it?
Yeah.
Oh, duh, you just took class.
It was good. Burpees and kettlebell swings.
You don't look sweaty at all.
I was barely sweating. Well, I think I'm very dehydrated.
Oh.
It was like one of those where I felt like I should have been sweating, but I wasn't. And it wasn't until like really late in the workout when I started sweating. So I think I just was super dehydrated. But
we've been drinking a lot of coffee I have. I've been drinking a lot of coffee this week.
Me too.
Who do you have winning your March Madness bracket?
Michigan.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that you chose Michigan. I feel like you told me that, but maybe I didn't register.
Yeah, I definitely told you.
Well, I also have Michigan winning.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your hesitation because I completed the bracket first and then you copied me.
I didn't copy you. You know I like Michigan.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see. We almost got beat last night.
I didn't want to pick UConn because I also thought everyone was going to pick UConn in our little pool. And I think like one out of the 20 people in the pool picked UConn.
I was going to say, I don't know that UConn's like, I mean, I think they're a 2 seed.
Yeah, but like that's pretty high.
It is high, but I don't think they're like slated to win.
It was going to be more like just fandom, just based on fandom. But,
no.
So I went with Michigan.
Well, I think their loss in the Big East tournament is part of the reason why a lot of people, Marquette, I think they got beat by Marquette in the tournament.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they didn't go far in the Big East, but
I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be talking primarily about our morning routine and what that looks like now versus what it used to look like as we've been growing as a family and as a couple. Mm-hmm. And by no means is our routine perfect or.
No, I wish it was, but it's not.
Yeah, but I think it'll be fun to share kind of what we do. We both have slightly different routines and variations of the routine that help us get through the morning and have our morning set us up for success for the day. So, this is why would you say? What is the importance of the morning routine?
I think it is an opportunity to start your day by stacking wins, even if they're super small immediately. When your body gets into a routine, you know what to expect, you know how you feel after certain things, and it really just tees up your day in a slightly more organized manner than if you are late, you snooze your alarm, you just go completely awry from the plan that you set yourself up for the night before. So
yeah, 100%. I've gone through so many iterations of what I thought I wanted my morning to look like.
Yeah.
Even like through like high school, college, post-college, now married with a kid, it like super evolves.
Yeah.
It's like what you think it should be. And
I think there was a lot of influence like along the way of, we were and still are big fans of the Chasing Excellence podcast. And even as Ben Bergeron and Patrick talk like in the lifespan of that podcast, you can kind of see how their morning routine has evolved too. So there were things I think that we tried based on what we were listening to say, does this work for us? Or maybe, I know for myself, there were instances where I was like forcing certain habits just because I wanted it to be a certain way when really I wasn't getting fulfillment out of that. So it was starting my day more on like a stressful note than something like productive.
Can you think of any specific examples?
Something for me was journaling.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That I enjoy journaling, and don't get me wrong there, but I was forcing myself to journal, and I often needed more than the allotted 5 to 10 minutes that I was giving myself in the morning. And so then it became like suddenly stressful when that's like actually the complete opposite point of journaling, is like getting your thoughts on page, writing them down, being intentional about like how you're going to set up your day. I know you didn't like journaling for a different reason, or it didn't work for you for a different reason.
It's just really hard. A similar reason. It's almost stressful because now I'm trying to figure out like what to write about.
I know that like that was something that you talked about.
And I didn't.
How do I prompt myself?
Yeah, I didn't really know. I just struggled with it, and then it became stressful. And like you, I've tried to cram all of these things into like my morning of like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm just doing it to check a box, and it's not actually being productive. So
Right.
I kind of got scratched off the list
Yep.
of things that I think are beneficial for me. I'm sure there's people out there that find journaling super beneficial for them, and it definitely can be. But that was something that I didn't particularly enjoy.
To start my day, I don't think that that's something that like I'm gonna go back to. However, I will say, and we'll get into our current routine here in just a second, or like as this episode goes on, but there's a different purpose to where I journal and why I journal now. So I'm not saying that it's the same as what it was, but I am putting pen to paper most mornings if I can. It just looks a lot different than here's what happened yesterday and here's what's happening today.
Yeah.
So let's talk about like where we started with our morning routine and like maybe even what that looked like in college from what you remember.
Yeah, so from what I remember all the way back to college, I don't know if I had a morning routine. I don't think there was anything super specific. The only thing I can think of that I remember doing is we would have really early scheduled workouts that I would go to and participate in. And that in and of itself could be considered a morning routine. Get up super early. It was like 5 a.m, something like that. And go work out, go eat breakfast, go get changed, go to class. There wasn't really much else to it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just get through it. Like it was a time of the day that I knew that I could get my workout in without any distraction. And then later in the day we would have practices and stuff like that. So it was hard to work out then. So we'd work out in the morning, and yeah, that's really the only thing I can think of.
I would say
college.
we maintained that as best as we could, even when we weren't required to be places. So even when we didn't have lifts or workouts early in the morning, we continued to try to go to either to the gym at school or to CrossFit in order to maintain our morning workout. Like we knew that was something that set us up for the day. And so regardless of when we had practice or anything like that, it was always just like, we knew we felt good when we worked out first.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I think that's something that's like carried continuously through. But I also think that's evolved a little bit. So you want to talk about like after college, what that started to look like for you?
Yeah, after college, it honestly stayed pretty much the same. I didn't really have anything super particular. I just liked working out really early, and I always felt really good when I did, and when I didn't, I felt super off and anxious and like I was missing something. So really, again, my only like task that I would check off the box is like I got my workout in super early in the morning. And that like changes like daily. Like obviously when you live in real life, sometimes you have to be at work early, so you can't, and you have to adjust sometimes.
Well, that was
you're
different when you were on shift work too.
Yeah.
Like when you were working shifts, it was, but I would say like your morning wasn't 5 o'clock in the morning, but it was
absolutely no morning routine in regard to
I guess
being
You're right.
on shift work.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything remotely consistent with what I was doing.
Oatmeal was consistent.
Just a lot of oatmeal, and workouts were random times of day. I didn't have any specific journaling, like any tasks or other responsibilities. I guess dogs, but So I wouldn't say I was particularly good at having a routine at that point in my life. And then when I started coaching CrossFit full time, that became a little easier, but you coach the super early morning class, so it kind of throws you off a couple days a week. But it became a little easier to start eating the correct things. Like I'm a big egg person, love eggs, and get my workout in, get my eggs in. And again, I didn't really know what else would go into that at that point. It was kind of just making sure I didn't snooze my alarm.
Yep.
That was a big one. That I've been pretty good with that for a while now, is like right when my alarm goes off, like snoozing is not an option. I just do not snooze my alarm no matter what, no matter how tired I am. I put my feet on the floor as fast as possible and stand up. And sometimes it's really hard.
That's also sometimes slightly chaotic to sleep next to, particularly because your alarm, I was just talking about this in class the other day. Your alarm, I say your alarm, it's on Kevin's side of the bed, and it is a digital alarm clock that you've probably had for 25 years.
I've had it since I was in elementary school.
Yeah, nothing fancy at all. But it's a true alarm that like sounds like a car horn is going off in your ear.
Yes, it's so loud and so aggressive.
So even on days when we're not waking up at the same time, it's slightly chaotic, and it makes me feel like there's something going on that's very wrong. But I think we've gotten like way more particular about our morning routine the more, when Cade was born.
So I think as we started progressing with our life and we had started gaining more responsibilities, I think you have to prioritize things, or else they don't happen.
Correct.
So like in college, just out of college, like there's a lot of like freedom that you have with not having dogs, not having a kid, and like that changes a lot.
Not having a house, or like home responsibilities.
Yep, exactly.
Things that need to get done later in the day.
Cutting the grass, stuff like that. So
you're cutting the grass for him.
Well, no, I mean like I work out in the morning so that I can do the responsibilities later. Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
That would be absolutely wild. Also, excuse my voice. I'm losing my voice.
Oh.
This is a whole thing.
If I hear Kevin say "excuse my voice" one more time this week.
I'm really holding in a cough right now.
Okay, then cover your mic and just cough.
Absolutely destroy everybody's eardrums. But if you remember here, you've taken class in the past couple days. You've heard
excuse my voice.
You've heard my lack of voice.
Anyway,
but
I think so. I think that shift really happened for us when Cade was born, for one. But then two, Cade was born, and then like we're not sleeping. So it's like now we're not sleeping, and we're not getting done what we want to get done in a day. So
do you remember? I can't even remember how nice it was. Like, but Matt, think about like how you used to sleep before you had a kid.
Oh no, I've seen so many things on Instagram where it's like,
imagine, think about all the times you took that for granted.
No, that and not even sleep. Just like, I don't know why I felt so busy in my day, like before we had Cade.
How did I not?
I was like, oh, I'm so busy. Like, no, I'm not busy.
No. You're like, oh, I slept so bad last night.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh, whoops! May was snoring too much. Kona was snoring. But anyway, so now after Cade was born, yes, we our sleep was rocked for a second, but then it also helped us kind of realize if we don't get these things done in the morning, when he started sleeping, if we don't get these things done in the morning, then we're not going to get to them because he's going to need us when he wakes up. Then we need to kind of get our day moving. We need to get to the gym. We need to get to work. And then at the end of the day, you're not going to want to do those things. Chances are, you're likely more enticed or willing to be productive in the morning, especially just knowing us. We're morning people. Even though one time you claimed I'm a night owl, I don't think there's instances that remember when I was cleaning or something really late at night, and you were like, I feel like you just now are a night owl.
Oh yeah, well it's 9 p.m. and then you'll be like, let's fold the laundry. No, I'm not folding the laundry. This is a morning task
stuff
now.
That has to get done.
This is a morning task now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, not when I dump it on the bed. You have no choice.
I just swipe it right to the floor. Go to bed.
But yeah, no. Knowing that we're morning people. How can we shift our day so that we get the things done in the morning? So that's where the routine is kind of born.
Yeah.
I don't think we had a routine. I would argue we didn't really have much of a routine.
Yeah, that's kind
of
what I was
We
trying
had
to
repeated things working out, eating
Yeah.
breakfast
So-
every morning.
So now what is we have like slightly different routines?
Yeah.
It's like just like kind of.
Yeah.
What does your routine look like?
So right now I'll wake up whatever time is like needed for the day. I try to wake up between an hour to an hour and a half before Cade. Anything less than that, I tend to find myself like scrambling, and I want like plenty of time, particularly when it's like so much in my control. If I know that, depending on my day, that I'm not going to be able to get a class time in, a workout in class in, then I'll try to do something at home that's very similar to what we're doing for the day's workout. That's generally not the case though. I'm usually able to fold it in towards the end of my day that a workout can happen. So a workout does happen. It's just generally on like a scheduled, even if it's mentally scheduled timeline there. So I'll get up. I will immediately make the bed, unless of course you're still sleeping, but usually I make the bed right away. Again, that's something that I now don't even think about. That was something I did not grow up doing. I just know that it's a super easy way for me to feel like I'm organized, bedroom's kind of like clean, laundry's where it needs to go, and then I'll get changed and do whatever I need to do there.
And you're crazy good at making a bed.
I wouldn't say
You
that.
like tuck all the things in.
I think that's a normal thing.
That's like
You just pulling the top sheet over is not like making the bed.
that's pretty close.
I don't know. I forget sometimes when I come in, like yesterday you did the morning routine with Cade, and so the bed wasn't made because I was here coaching class, and I forget. I'm like, oh wow, what's happening here? Because I needed the bed to be like made so that I could fold laundry on top of it. I don't like folding laundry with the sheets all jumbled. But anyway, so I'll make the bed. I'll get myself ready, whether that's if I want to take a shower in the morning or not. I'm not like super stuck in one or the other. I'll generally shower at night anyhow. And then, so get myself ready, go downstairs. I'll have water and creatine. You've got me hooked on that. I'll usually mix it in 20 ounces of water, a scoop of creatine. And then from there, I'll do something that's helps me feel accomplished to like win the morning. So whether that's put a load of laundry in, clean up the kitchen, something that like needs to be done around the house, or I'll trade that time in for an at-home workout or a little stretching or something like that. I'm looking forward to it being warmer out because I intend to take some of this stuff outside.
Yeah.
And then I'll make a coffee. Been hooked on lattes. Talked about that previously. So I'll make a coffee. Don't talk about how loud it is because I knew that's where you're going to go.
When she starts making a latte, I might as well wake up. I might as well just start my routine.
And then I've been listening to daily devotionals. So listen to a devotional, and then this is where my journaling practices kind of come back into play. If time allow me to take notes during that devotional. If I'm coaching class, I'll listen to the devotional on my way to the gym, spend some time in prayer, and then get my day started. So that's generally the flow of my morning. Again, it's kind of varied based on if I'm coaching here in the morning or you're coaching.
Yeah, cool. I would say mine is pretty similar. It really just depends on what my day looks like here at the gym. So if I'm coaching the really early morning class, my routine will be slightly faster. Mm-hmm. It's kind of just, you have to get to the gym a little faster. It's earlier, so there's some stuff that I don't do. But for the most part, I wake up at the same time every day. I brush my teeth, obviously.
Oh, I forgot to include that. Yeah, obviously. Brush my teeth.
I
brush my teeth.
I just figured you'd never brush your teeth.
That's what I implied with getting myself ready.
Yeah, so do that. For whatever reason, brush my teeth. Then
for whatever reason, you just love brushing your teeth.
Yeah, I just love. Well, I actually don't like doing it, so I do it immediately.
Do you go for 2 minutes? I'm it has to be for 2 minutes. Or it doesn't
you
count.
do like a timer.
Yeah.
I count.
What, you sing happy birthday to yourself twice?
I sing happy birthday twice to myself. Just kidding.
No, you don't time yourself.
No, I don't time it.
You're usually around a minute.
I go based on feel. But
Well, I used to have that. Sorry, this is a tangent, but I used to have the electric toothbrush that had the timer built in.
yeah, I have that like buzzing noise ingrained into my brain when it's done.
When the timer's done.
Yeah. Yeah. So we do that. I've recently gotten into. I've not recently cold exposure. So like ice baths is something that I've really enjoyed for years, but I've recently just added it back into my routine. But I don't have a tub, so I've been doing cold showers. So every morning.
An outside tub, you mean?
Yeah, an outside tub.
Yeah.
And so I've been, for a while, I was quite honestly just making an excuse like, I don't have the perfect like setup.
Yeah.
So like I can't do a cold plunge. And then I was like, the point is it's hard. I feel really good when I'm done. Mm-hmm. And I like the little boost it gives your system, your immune system. So I like that. So I do that now. I try to stand for about 3 minutes, and I would say for the most part I get it. Sometimes I don't. And there are
Do you
days.
time that?
No, no. Well, kind of. Like
you sing happy birthday to yourself 3 times?
I sing happy birthday to myself 3 times. I just look at my watch before I go in, and then when I get out, and I just go, okay, like I was close.
Do you start warm and then go cold?
In the beginning, I did. Mm-hmm. So I started this particular thing about 3 months ago with the shower. For about a month, I would start warm and then go cold, and then now I can just step right into the cold, and that's what I've been doing.
That's especially hard, I think, now that it's like cold. I mean, it's still cold.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But so I've been doing that, and truthfully, I don't do that every single day. I would say probably 4 to 5 days a week.
Well, you said you give yourself.
I give myself grace
a break when
I'm coaching the early morning class.
Yeah.
That's something that gets cut.
Yep.
When I'm here like really, really early, because that's when I have to wake up slightly earlier. That's really hard to do. Yep. So that gets cut. But I do that. Obviously, I get myself ready. I do the dogs, get the dogs ready. I just like to get them situated, out of the way, fed, bathroom. Every morning I eat eggs. I eat 4 eggs. Every morning I drink water with creatine, maybe some salt, and then I'll go into. So I'll eat and drink and do that, and then I'll go into a Bible reading. So I'm reading. I have a plan right now for reading the New Testament in the Bible, and so I'll go through my plan, and sometimes I'll take notes, sometimes I won't, depending on the time, and that's pretty much it. When I'm home doing Cade, then I'll get all Cade stuff ready, get him situated so that when he wakes up, I'm ready to go. I don't work out like first thing in the morning anymore. That's something I wish I need. I have to figure out how to get some sort of movement, or I know sunlight's really good in the morning, and I have not figured out how to add that in super early in the morning. I also like working out at the gym. I like working out in class with our people. So I would rather do that as much as I can than at home by myself. So
yeah, I think the piece that so I used to be like hardcore 5 a.m. when we were in Pennsylvania. Like 5 a.m. every day I was at the gym. Sometimes it would fluctuate into the 6, but like usually it was 5 a.m. I think something that makes it easier to like know the class schedule and like want to get in class is I want to get in class, but it might not like fit perfectly. We have our class time, and so even if like my motivation's lacking, say at 9 a.m., I know that once I get in class, like I'll be good to go. So that's, I think, something that like helps me combat I'm not starting my day with a workout, but if I just schedule it throughout my day, then like it'll happen. I find it a lot more challenging to do that independently throughout the day. Yeah,
and if you're struggling with that holding yourself accountable piece, check out our last or 2 videos ago. We did a whole podcast on how to work around busy schedules and accountability. So check that out. And then fill out the form on our website and book a call. We help people with this all the time in terms of making sure we get you on a consistent schedule. So go fill out the website form, and we'll set up a time to chat. But yeah, so that's my routine. I do that usually after I read the Bible. It's kind of closing in on an hour after I wake. So I'll have a coffee somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think that's something else
that's a big thing that I try to delay that.
I was gonna say I try to
as
wait
much
an
as
hour.
possible. I want to do my water first, just because I personally struggle throughout the day to drink water already.
Yeah.
So if I can just start with that, I feel like I'm winning immediately. So that's what I like. Even if it like some days it's I just need to drink like some water and it'll just be like a cup of water.
Yeah.
And that's the win for the day.
Yep.
But I also I know you do this probably better than I do, is eliminating the phone in the morning.
Oh yeah, I don't look at my phone in the morning. at all.
You're really good at it. Sometimes I get lured in a little too soon where I look, but I try to not look at my phone for as long as possible until all of this stuff is done.
Yeah.
Then I'll go into my phone, and if Kate's still sleeping, I'll start maybe some work or something like that.
Yeah. I as you've been talking, I've been thinking about these rules that we have like unintentionally but intentionally created for ourselves, and no snoozing is one. I know that you are really strong with. I'm not as strong, but I generally find if you don't snooze and then you just rip on the lights.
Well, I don't understand why you'd set an alarm and then not wake up when it goes off. Like last night, there was an intention behind the time that you decided you were getting up. And then if you snooze, you're immediately starting behind.
Yeah.
Your first decision of the day was, should I get up or should I not?
Yeah.
And you already made the decision that you're not going to do the hard thing.
Yeah.
So then now you're just making it easier for the next decision for you to go, well, I'm not going to do that hard thing. Like if I snooze and then now I have to go get in a cold shower, I'm like, well, I already woke up late, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Or now I don't have time to do that.
Yeah.
So to me, it makes no, like personally, if this is the time you said you were going to wake up at that time. Just turn off the alarm and get up out of bed.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to do with like how you slept and, sometimes
Agreed.
your intention.
Obviously, if like Kate was being like super disruptive, and like I had the ability to, if I didn't have to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe if Kate's in the bed, like maybe that changes it a little bit. So, like if that happens, but like if nothing happens and you're just snoozing because just to snooze, then I think I don't get it.
I'm laughing because I really rely on that car horn alarm these days because it scares the crap out of me. And then two, once you're up, I know that you're right next to the light switch, so you just turn the lights on. And then I basically am up shortly after.
Well, I don't just turn. You told me to turn the lights on.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I usually tell you to turn the lights on. Unless I'm sleeping a little bit later than you are.
Yeah, I try to
Obviously.
be as soft as possible.
The other rule that I think we're very consistent with is waiting an hour after we wake up for caffeine. I think that's more helpful for me to hydrate, like you said, than it is for like natural wake up energy. Like I don't feel energized by caffeine. I just really like it. Coffee.
Yeah.
I just really like it. And so, past a certain point or a certain number of cups of coffee, I feel energized like in a crazy way. But that's beside the point. The point is not like that I'm drinking coffee to like kickstart my day.
Yeah.
I just enjoy that.
I just like it as part of the routine.
Yep.
It's comforting. It's when it's cold out, it's nice and hot.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm like I need coffee to wake up. I just drinking coffee.
I agree.
So
so that's the second hard rule, and then we have been staying super consistent with creatine, trying to get creatine in the morning. There's another rule that we've like unintentionally created. Some sort of Bible reading, Bible study in the morning.
Yeah.
And we're on different paths. There's different things that work better for both of us, and I think that we found that like. I really enjoy the devotional that I listen to every day. You enjoy reading.
I like
not that I don't enjoy reading. I just find that there's more, I absorb it better in the context of what I listen to.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that we like, well, you do eggs. I don't follow a strict breakfast. It depends on the day for me. You always wake up hungry though.
I wake up like, I love having the eggs in the morning. Protein is so important. And immediately, again, I wake up, you eat 4 eggs, there's 27 to 30 grams of protein immediately.
Yep.
And you're already starting ahead. It's 5:15 in the morning and I'm already 30 grams of protein ahead.
Yep.
Bang, right there, done. And so now I feel like I've already made one good nutritional decision today. So then the next one's easier. It's like, well, I just had 30 grams of protein. Like, how can I piggyback off of that one?
Right.
And so if I woke up and had like a protein, like a protein bar, or like something like a sugary bar, or like cereal, it makes it really hard for that next decision to be good. Like, you know how it feels when you eat something and it's like you don't feel great.
Right.
Like, you don't want to go eat like broccoli.
No.
Like, that's not how it works. So it's just there's so much power and momentum in starting, like, immediately building the momentum and just letting the snowball continue.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge believer in that. And I've talked to some people in the gym about just momentum, and it's all comes back to consistency. Whatever you want, just be consistent with it. If you want to eat 150 grams of protein in a day, wake up and start your day with eggs or something similar.
Sure.
Whatever you like. If you don't like eggs, find something similar.
This is something I work with a lot of people in nutrition coaching with, is just like habit building, habit stacking. And we start small, like every time. It seems so simple to start, and it's like literally eat depending on the person's goals, but like your goal is to eat more vegetables in your day. Start your day with a vegetable that you might not typically do. Mix some peppers and onions into your eggs. Then, okay, cool. You did that for breakfast consistently. Like, now how can we look to lunch? Because those are 2 meals, again, that like we're often not getting nutritional value. A lot of nutritional density comes at dinner. So again, that's something I work with a lot of clients in our nutrition coaching program. It goes beyond just your nutrition decisions. It's the decisions that you make all throughout your day, and you have to start small in order to start to stack those wins.
And I think a morning routine is an easy way to start small.
Agreed.
Do it immediately when you wake up, and then like you feel good. You're like, I've already won. So no matter what happens today, something happens at work, something happens with the kids, something happens with your family, like, you've already done the little thing to keep that momentum going for the next day.
Yep.
And that's why I like my current morning routine. I feel like it's progressing my relationships, our family, my health.
Yep.
So I'm super happy with it right now. There's like, I think, like I mentioned, some things that could be better, but I'm super happy with it right now.
I think that there's also an important thing to note, and I know we've touched on this briefly, but like, this is not perfect by any means. It's also always a work in progress, and there's not, every single day does not look like that. Most days do, but in the instance that they don't, like, we know that our day is going to be off, and we just have to accept that for what it is.
There's days where it's off, where when there's the dog poops in the garage 7 times, and so I'm spending my whole morning cleaning up.
7's dramatic.
Seven is an exaggeration, but now I'm spending an extra 20 minutes cleaning poop, and that wasn't part of my original plan. So that kind of throws it off, and that happens. That happens. But if that happens one day of the week, guess what? I did 6 out of the 7 days. That's still momentum.
Right.
That's still momentum that goes into the next week.
I say this often, again, to nutrition coaching clients, but if you forget to brush your teeth before you go to bed one night, that doesn't mean that you wake up the next morning and you forget to brush your teeth again. For a lot of us, because that's like such an ingrained habit, that's a really easy thing to just then go, oh, I didn't brush my teeth last night. Like, I got to start my day with brushing my teeth. So it takes repetition, and it actually takes losing a little bit to then pick yourself back up to say, okay, I did this last time. How did I recover from this? Or like, how did I bounce back? And it's consistency, and it's winning. It's not being perfect every single day.
Yeah. So kind of to that point, and to kind of wrap it up, is if you're someone who's looking to start a routine or get a habit going, pick one thing. This would be my suggestion. Pick one thing and try to implement it tomorrow. Just start it tomorrow. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just the habit.
Yep.
The building the habit is the most important thing. So pick something, add it in, start tomorrow. That's pretty
What's
much
something
all I got.
else that you want to add to your routine? Or are you happy with it right now?
I said I'm happy with it right now. Some sort of movement.
Yep.
And then sunlight.
Nice.
But it's hard because it's dark in the morning.
Well,
and
it'll get easier as we get into summer.
Yeah. So, but I haven't really figured out how to do that one yet. So.
Yeah, my goal's to start to read more consistently in the morning. So reading the Bible and or reading something educational to start my day.
Yeah.
A book, something nonfiction that will set me up, give me something to think about as I approach the day.
Cool. Cool. All right. So if you're looking for a community, someone to hold you accountable, someone to chat with regarding your habits, routines, exercise, reach out to us, fill out the form in the description here attached to this podcast, wherever you're listening to your podcast, and we'll help you out. We help out people every day in our community make progress with their health. So it's something we're super passionate about and we feel we're really good at. So
fitness related, nutrition related, habit related. We have your back and we'd be happy to talk.
Cool. All right, guys. Until
See you next time.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Above the Standard podcast.
If you found this episode helpful to you, please share it so we can help others in the Central Connecticut area.
For more information or to start your journey, reach out to us on social media or visit CrossFitTopside.com.
Until next time, keep striving to live above the standard.